don't like. What you look
You know what?
like? Why even promise your life? Bank account looking like yikes.
How much is guys' favorite team?
Your hands and your fingers. Your ears with
Mine is the
get back, watch you turn to a singer. Get
Giants,
to fighting like this Jay Springer. All of my switch it back that like a
I'm
popo.
gonna do a good matchup.
They popo. Had a G-Wagon truck turned to Rojo. Find a cable 2 wheels and they won't ride down to Soho. One was black and the other was Mexican. Had a like a pollo. Younger than you with a Maybach. Younger than you with a Bentley. Finna got in the gently. Ain't been friends when I was done out of so high sympathy. But that's how I go when you broke. Now I'm like mistletoe. Not gonna lie on these new clones. Then she asked for a loan. Had to laugh, then I told her get gone.
Like this video,
Go get
I'm
the
trying to get to 100,
and
so
give me not a thing.
I'm
So I
sorry
spend
that I
on the K on my
haven't really
ring.
been
You can see on my
posting
pen and my watch. Got my ex down and
but
walking around with my hand on my. Cause I'm popping and I know you not. And I know you see just how I'm
I'll try to
living.
post
You're not
it
happy
more.
with life, so you rocking Reeboks on treetops, getting walk. Got a big band, it's like Sasquatch. Every time you see it, with a no, it's
I
top
got that
notch.
chicken to golf. A lot of these look lost. They broke. They think it's my fault.
good at Madden. I haven't played Madden in like
I want that caught. I'm dripping. I'm stuck with the sauce.
so
When she love
you
you, don't
guys
cut
never see me play Madden
your Da
because
Vinci is white. Limited
you
Louis
guys
that's light. Right from the
see me
city
play
that's light.
Madden on my YouTube. It's the first time.
Welcome in,
If
everybody.
you guys
It's
want
the
me to make a
coach,
series of
and
this,
you're tuned in to Madden 19 on EA
comment.
Sports.
If you want me to make a
Coming
series,
up, we've got a good one on
this
tap
is
between the
part one. If
Madden
you want me to make a
Legends
series,
and the Madden
so,
Elites.
yeah. If you want me to make a series,
All
this is
right,
part
much
one.
appreciated,
Just
Coach, as we welcome all of you to our exclusive coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Madden Legends and the Madden Elites. This will be fielded at the 6. And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
Okay, let's go on. Okay, guys, I'm not gonna take that one like that.
Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And they're running right through it. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. And a nice little broken tackle run there by Todd Gurley, the 10th pick in the 2015 draft.
And that's what you get with him. That full package of speed, power, able to catch the ball in the backfield. Many people doubted him coming out because of the knee injury in college. They're seeing the full Todd Gurley now, and it hurts.
And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Now Brady trying to lay one up deep. And he will have a touchdown. Julio Jones, 34 yards. And the Madden Elites have taken the early lead. Not a bad way to start it.
And I think that was part of their script, because so many teams script their opening possessions, and whether it's just that possession or even deeper into the half, sometimes it's 15 to 30 plays. That had to be one in there where they call a shot play. Go for the big one, and they got it done.
What do you mean speed are down? I could clearly see the speed are down. By the way, this is not a 19, not 20. It's in.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
Okay, good.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. The drive there only spanning 3 plays.
Let's check the numbers.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Young looks to throw on first down. And incomplete to open things up. Jerry Rice, the one he was looking for. And now it's second down. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
A first carry for the Hall of Famer, Barry Sanders. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. An ideal start defensively. They already have the touchdown. Now they get the stop.
Just like they drew it up on the chalkboard. Does that sound dated? Right? Am I out of touch a little bit?
It's all right.
Yeah, grease board, computer, exactly what you want, though. Score on your first drive, stop them on the first drive defensively. I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it. Somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short.
Now that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you've said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. And the Buffet boys, the O-line, hopefully they're ready today.
Listen, you got to feed them first. But if you do, you usually get a great product out on the field. And when they play well, the quarterback can't wait to feed them afterwards.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Now a carry for the former Michigan State man, Le'Veon Bell. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him, but don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
Well, they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
And nobody leaked. Big play. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far is working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal. Ah, yes, Brady to Gronk. You think these two are in sync?
Without a doubt. And look, they both understand what they can do for each other. Gronk knows if he gets open, the ball's going to be there. And Tom Brady knows what a great security blanket Gronk is. When all else fails, you find big 87.
Let's get this. 6-yard line, he could do it.
20. On 1st and goal, Gurley. And a little bit of space there, takes it inside the 5 to the 3. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
And, Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line because ordinarily you use The back end of the end zone, the sidelines, is extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
Brown, the lone receiver, left. To throw is Brady. And he will score. It's a touchdown. Tom Brady with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes. And the Madden Elites, they extend their lead. That's why you've got your star out there. Throw the ball to him. They did.
That's simply saying we don't care what coverage you put out there. He's so good. We're going there with the football anyway, and there's not a thing you can do about it.
Inside the red zone, they go to him. He gets it done. Tucker with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. So that drive goes 8 plays.
Okay, guys, I'm back at the microphone.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. Dude, he's good at kicking.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Back onto the field comes the offense for the Madden Legends. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
No gain on the play there. Second down. 1 quarter in the books. Plenty of scoring here already. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
The NFL on EA Sports is presented by...
Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and our drive continues here to start quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd and 10 to start things out.
Here we go now.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
Now's a good chunk of yardage picked up there. And the big fella, sometimes he doesn't need a whole lot of space created. He can make his own way.
Young to throw it. He'll get this one off to Sanders. He's got daylight. The 20, 10, and put it on the board. It's 6, a touchdown. Barry Sanders, 59 yards. And the Madden Legends draw a bit closer. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed, because let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over. This game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
Good job, dude.
And our attention shifts to Todd Gurley. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, when you get that,
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Easy.
Now on second down, this is Gurley. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
5 yards. Only way we get yards is really
that second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Throwing is Brady on third down. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's fourth down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
So on fourth down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. And now the up man has it. It's a fake.
No way.
A solid stiff arm. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. A big breakdown defensively there on the fake punt. Turns into a huge play and a first down. So they snap it straight to the up man. What's his responsibility? Normally, obviously, just to protect, but he's got to be a guy that can be pretty agile too, right?
Yeah, without a doubt, because you're talking about a guy, even in protection, he may have to slide up and down the line of scrimmage to pick up someone who comes through trying to block a punt. So you know he's got that ability to move, but oftentimes it's usually a running back, a fullback, someone who's used to having the ball in their hands. He's able to pick up the first down.
That is caught inside the 5. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
From the gun, it's Brady.
Where am I?
Oh, it's incomplete. That would have been big in the end zone if he could have held on. Instead, it's second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
And this will be a touchdown. Tom Brady, his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Maden Elites, they extend their lead. And that was really just a great battle for that football on both sides. The result is a touchdown.
Ordinarily, I'd like to say it was a win-win, but it really wasn't because the defender, while he was there with excellent coverage, he didn't get the benefit, did he?
But he's not going to get chewed up in film session, will
No,
he?
he was right there. They'll tell him, okay, of course you need to knock the ball away, but they won't be too upset with him. He did his job for the most part.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. So that drives 7 plays in length.
I'm kicking off left. I'm going to kick you right now.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away.
Very good kicker.
This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Maden legends heading back onto the field. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
All right, here we go. Green, 39!
First and 10, Young. And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. Von Miller, tough to handle on that blitz. yards. He gets him for a loss of 5.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
Okay, let's do this again.
Hurry up, here we go.
On the give, this is their fullback. And he'll power his way up near the 25. Sean Lee, the Pro Bowler, there for the tackle. Two minutes to go here in the first half. My good friend Charles and I right back at you after this. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
But, you know, writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
And they'll send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the second time. With it is Brown. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Madden Elites offense coming back on the field. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove.
He's got him in, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. That little arc on it, he's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
15 more seconds.
220, 390.
There you go.
On 1st down, Brady. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's 2nd down.
You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively you absolutely have to come up with a big play. That nearly was one right there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop and just saw the dejection. They felt it. They thought he had it. Unfortunately, couldn't come up with it. Looking deep downfield. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, 3rd down. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
Wait, 20. Wait, 20.
Now Brady again.
There we go. Wow.
Looking for Gronkowski, and he's got him complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That goes for a gain of 31.
Brandon, with the way things are going with Tom Brady finding Gronk as many times as he has in this game, and the team is winning, you think at some point maybe even Brady will do the Gronk dance?
Well, if he does that Gronk dance, Davis, that means you have to do that Gronk dance.
Trust me, partner, no one wants to see me do the Gronk dance.
Your wife?
No one.
So cool.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points.
Okay, guys.
And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly